Hey friends, we are here in Ukraine on location with our Director of Operations, Sergey Ukraine, our very good friend. And we've been so thankful, so happy to be here and see what God has been doing here through the Glow Mission, through your efforts. And Sergey, I just want you to share with our friends what it has been like to live in Ukraine and to serve in Ukraine during the war.
Well, I just have this small phrase that always helped me to walk through. You can live in a peaceful country but have a war inside in your heart. Or you can live in a country with a war but have peace inside in your heart. I know that the most happy people who have peace from the Lord in their heart and they live in a peaceful country. But in our case, we live in a country with a war, but we have a peace, and the peace is given by Jesus Christ. So we feel that we were born for such a time like this, and He wants us to move on. He wants us to work hard. He wants us to be salt and light, and we've been doing that from the very first minute of war, and even earlier than that, because He told us that we're gonna break up. So we are okay doing
tell
what
them
He
some
wants.
of the things that you guys have done, your team has done here in
Yeah,
Ukraine.
we've been. I think we have delivered over 20,000 food packages to people who needed food, and we also brought a lot of sleeping bags, over 700 sleeping bags. And it's a we, not me. It's we. It's my team. It's world involved. We, W-E, world involved. And it's like churches all over the world. They've been helping us to help other people in Ukraine, and I'm very thankful for that. Really, guys, thankful for every single penny, every single dollar, every single other currency that you've been giving to this work. Thank you very much. Without you, this whole thing wouldn't happen. We wouldn't have Pops project going on right now. We're actually at the Pops project property, and you can hear the guys are working because we're gonna have a concrete floor tomorrow coming, and then we have already built a church in Hostomel. We have people from 200 homes coming to a church in Hostomel. Now we have 150 homes here placed by my friend Dima and Nikita and Taras. So we gather all these people in the church now, and the church we're gathering now, it's a small, so now we have to build a big church. So we live in a revival, and I think if someone would ask me if I would like to change that, I would just say no. I love how Jesus works here. I want Him to continue.
That's right. That's right. It's so beautiful seeing the church rise up out of the ashes. It's beauty from ashes, and we're seeing lives change. Can you tell a little bit about what Glow specifically are, givers from Glow, the fruit you've seen from what they've given through Glow?
No, the very first moment when the war started, I want you to know that Dar and Andrew, they've been with us for 911 days of war that lasts as long as I just said. So from the very beginning, from the very hour of war, Dar and Andrew have been with us. I remember the very first moment when I called Dar and I said, Dar, we need financial support for our family. I don't know how we're gonna survive. And Dar said, I will support your family. And they've been faithfully supporting our family so that we can at least do the work that we do. Then I said, Dar, we need immediately van to evacuate people. And all of you guys, you helped us to buy, I think it took less than 6 hours. And we were able to collect $10,000 and buy a van that was helping to evacuate people. Then you've been helping us with food packages, with the food that we were delivering to people in metro stations. Then you helped us to rebuild houses. Then you helped us to buy over 70 homes for 70 stories that experience pain and destruction and loss and death. But you, Glow Givers, came along believing and believing, trusting me that what you do is exactly what we say. And I want to tell you that we try to do everything we say, and we say what we try to do. So I'm really thankful for that.
Yeah, I know as givers, you want to steward your giving very well, and I believe that God has given us like some of the best people in this country. We've been here 5 times during the war to check on things, to see, to be part of the work, and to see, look in the people's eyes, to see. We've been in their destroyed houses, we've seen the fruit, we've seen the newness, we've seen the life come back, and that's because of your giving. We are so aware that none of this can happen without you guys partnering with us to make it happen. And so thank you so much. We just pray that you would continue to partner with us and 100% of what you give goes for like the rebuilding project and these special projects that we have, and it helps to support people like Sergey, like Maxine, like Marina, like Igor. Thank you so much, Glow Givers. Any final words to our Glow Givers?
Well, I know the Glow Givers are result-oriented people, and me too, and Dar too. We all result-oriented because we want to see God's fruit in people's life. And you know what I want with all of us here, because it's all of us doing the same work, but just pieces. Each one takes pieces. We need to bring His church here so the people here will receive healing. And all I want to say to finalize everything here, I'm fighting for kids here because I know that the kids in this village, they will have a story that is writing right now in the memory book. So first what they will remember, we lived our life, then Russian came, destroyed our house, destroyed everything. Then Jesus people came, they gave us a tiny house. Then Jesus people started to rebuild this church. Then they brought this wonderful playground where we could play. You know, my mom and dad started to go to church, a lot of help was received. Americans, British, some other people were coming and speaking the truth, and now I'm a pastor. So that's a story right here that we all are writing in that book.
That's right. Yeah, so be part of this story. Thank you, Glow Givers. Thank you for helping us to continue to go love others well.